What is going on, everybody? It's Lazevo here. That was my little impression of what this video is going to be about a little bit later. But anyway, I wanted to tell you guys about something I found out in this game. Maybe you've already found out about it. Maybe you are one of the people that do it. But for those of you that don't follow me on Twitter, the other day I took an ass raping. Not literally, figuratively, in a game of ground war domination. Me and the guys I normally play with, not all of them, there was just a few of us, but some of their friends of friends, that kind of thing. I think we had about 6 or 7 of us playing a ground war domination game, and we got lit up by a guy that went 92-8. Now, part of the reason that he's able to go that high is because the guys I play with, we don't back out. Very few of us do, okay, unless we have connection issues or something like that, where it's just blaringly apparent that we need to get out of there and we're not going to help anybody. But so we took this ass raping, and it was bad. And I started, like, I was done for the night after that game. I was kind of just like, it was late already, but I was thinking to myself, how did he do that to a group of players that aren't terrible? I mean, we're not the best, but we're not terrible. And what I found out is that he's using a little loop in the score streaks and combine that with a little bit of camping, and it seems to work out pretty well. So I decided to try it out for myself. You know, that's one of the things I do in figuring out how to get better at a game, is look at the people that are better than you. It's just like any other thing. If you want to be better at basketball, you know, watch film of Michael Jordan, watch his shot and how he follows through and whatever, and you try to emulate that. So I went through and I set up my kill streaks the same way he had them: lightning strike, stealth chopper, warthog. And it really does a lot of work, because the lightning, once you get to the lightning strike, it's pretty easy to get to the stealth chopper if you just get a few kills off the lightning strike. And then if you just kind of hang out and let the stealth chopper do its thing, instant warthog, okay? Now, I'm not saying camp, but I'm saying let your kill streaks do the work, okay? If you've already earned your streak, if you've ran around and killed people and earned your streak, I think that affords you the right to kind of sit back and let your stealth chopper do the work and get to your next one. There's no reason for you to go out and run around and get killed, especially if your team has 2 flags and you're winning the game, which is normally how I go. And you see, I've already got to my warthog. And when this thing comes in, this thing makes an just awfully intimidating, nasty sound that sounds like my little, what is going on, everybody? That's kind of why I started it that way. But it's like, and it just like intimidates the map. It just locks down the map of domination. Everybody wants to stay inside. Nobody wants to go out and deal with this thing. And the problem is, after it does 1 or 2 passes, you'll see what happens in a second. And it happens probably 95% of the time, where everyone on the other team is going to back out. And here we go. Migrating the host. And it happens every time with this thing. This thing is a rage plane. That's what I'm going to start calling it, because it just instantly, as soon as people die twice to it, they're gone. They're just like, I'm out of here. I'm not dealing with this. And it's interesting, because what I found is that when I went on YouTube and Google and searched to see if there was a way to deal with this thing, I know you could EMP it, but I didn't know if you could shoot your little Stinger missiles at them. And sure enough, you can lock onto it and shoot at it. It does have 2 sets of flares, so it's going to take 3 rockets. But just a coordinated effort by a couple guys, especially if you have a blind eye class set up, which I highly recommend if you're not doing that. Basically all that means is if you have a blind eye class set up, then as soon as you get killed once by that kill streak, you just select your different class, your blind eye class, you come in, the thing won't see you, won't shoot at you, and you take it down with the stingers. It's easy, just get it off the map. But yet everyone, I don't know if they know that you can do it, because I didn't know until I looked it up. I'll actually link that video in the description of this video, so if you want to go check that out. He did a pretty good job of demonstrating that yes, it does work. And I don't know, it's just funny to me. It's a rage plane. That's what I'm going to start calling it, because literally every time I used it and every time I got to it, somebody backed out. And that's it. And what you'll notice with that cycle is, like that guy that dropped 90 kills on us, is they sort of build on each other. So once you get the warthog, that thing makes a few passes, and you're almost back to your lightning strike, so on and so forth, and just boom, 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 boom. They just start cycling. You get in these cycles. There's certain cycles in this game that work better than others, and you can kind of research those on your own in other videos. But that's one that works out well. Lightning strike, stealth chopper, and warthog just seem to kind of cycle through together. See, I picked up this silenced target finder. I did a little better than Ford does with it in the second. He had the final kill cam. He's like, I don't use this thing. I don't know how to do it. And took him a lot of bullets. You'll see that coming up here in a minute. But anyway, so I recommend if you're going for these high kill streaks, use something that cycles. You know, don't just put on like UAV and swarm or whatever. You know what I mean? You're not gonna. That jump is too far. Let the kill streaks do the work for you to get there. And as you earn them, you know, go ahead and feel free to camp it out. As long as you're winning, as long as you're capping the flags, I don't mind if you're letting your kill streaks do the work. You're still doing damage on the map. That's not camping, in my opinion. And that is what, here's the kill cam I was talking about. But anyway, the other thing you want to know is a lot of people don't know how to get to these kill streaks or how to even start to. The number one thing you got to do in this game is play the objective. Jump on the first flag, then go right to B. I use smoke. That seems to be the easiest way to cover yourself from the snipers and the head glitchers in this area, in this game. Not too many people are running the thermal, so you don't have to deal with it all that often. You see, I got to my warthog again by capturing the B flag, but that's pretty much it. Capture the flags, jump on every objective you see, kill people that are trying to take the flags. Those are worth a little bit extra points. And I run the engineer so I can take out equipment. I find that works out pretty well too. Allows you to get a few extra points here and there. And my last tip would be, I don't know what my last tip would be. Don't pee in the wind. There you go. That's it. Don't let your meat loaf. Anyway, try out this little cycles. Let me know if you guys like it. Talk to you later.
I don't know how you're getting these like warthogs and all that shit. It's like my kills don't count.
Bitch.